Libra.
Hello Libra, Happy New Year. This is your forecast for the entire year of 2014. It's going to be a powerful year for you, as for everybody. And this is because we do still have a couple of these major squares taking place here in the skies throughout this year. But the difference is that now you've been through them a couple of times, so you know what's going on. You know what is stirring up. And in this sense, it's going to empower you now this year to recognize it and actually be hands-on. Take charge of it, and with conscious choices, create the changes that the universe is looking out for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to be following here the cycle of Mars. Mars takes 2 years to go around the chart once, and normally it takes 1 year for one full circle. But what we're seeing here in 2014 is that just going through one house, one placement, Mars is going to stay in Libra for the entire length of 7 months, not the normal 6 weeks pass through. So wherever Mars is showing us where our drive, our ambition, our focus is, where you can actually streamline, tweak, initiate, and create that dynamic outcome that you're looking for. So where is the universe looking out for you and want you to actually put your energy from January to July 24th? For you, it's going to be the first house. And the first house is all about you. First house is the rising sign. This is how we come up and project ourselves out to the world. This is how they perceive who you are. So what is the world going to be seeing? They're going to see that you, Libra, this year, at least until July of 24th, they will see you more energetic, more forthcoming, taking action, initiating things, being very much so the forerunner of maybe some cause that you believe in. And Mars is going to be in your sign. So for you, well, that is enhancing you Librarians. And you will be able to take this in a very good way, because you're going to feel very energetic and you're just going to take it and run with it. Now, Mars here until July 24th will put you in the place, not necessarily of the public, but put you in the place where people will be perceiving the changes, the shifts in you and your consciousness, the way you take on actions now as opposed to the past. You will have ample time to actually incorporate, embed this energy into your personality. And we will always all become tested upon our long-term influences and transits. And if there's any signals that it might be a little bit too forceful, just pull back a little bit. Remember, you're in Libra, so you are the inner balance, right? So, but besides that, I'm seeing people looking to you for guidance, looking to you for leadership, asking you of your opinion. What do you think? You know, so you're going to like it. I think this is going to be a good thing for you. Now, after July 24th and until September 14th, action in your life, the energy is going to shift to your income house, the values that are important to you, self-esteem and self approach to the values that are important to you, rather to either to take or to also separate from those things that are not too good. I can also see how you're going to be expanding the possibility and the opportunities, taking opportunities to increase your income on a monthly basis. Mars is in Scorpio here, so you might be thinking a little bit deeper too, on an emotional level. So it's not just money and income in the second house, it's those things that we attribute to self-worth. Scorpio is emotional, it's deep. Mars was the old ruler here of Scorpio, so it's kind of comfortable in this energy. So you might feel that you're turning some of this energy inwardly just to see what is important, how can I improve this area of my life. So that will be until September 14th. From there on, it is going to be moving into your third house of communication, travel, short distance travel, you know, those nice weekend getaways. It's also how you communicate and who you communicate to. There might also be more need to, should I say, catch up with siblings, spend time with them. Maybe one of your siblings will need more of your help and attention. Maybe you will be needing some more help and attention coming from one of your siblings as well. The third house for you is in the sign of Sagittarius, and Sagittarians love to travel, long distance travel, and be in touch with people in faraway places. So you might even not just have the short distance, but you may also have a long distance travel coming up here until October 27th. Now we have Mars moving into your fourth house. That is you, the inner self, the roots, the base of your qualities. It's family traditions, the values of your family that you grew up with. Mars is going to be focusing deeply here in this as you contemplate and work with, perhaps even heal some of those issues of family. You might feel, excuse me, that a family member might be needing or requiring more of your attention here between the 27th to December 4th. And then you will also see that you're going to be meeting up with those very planets that were on top of the chart in the beginning of the year in January. You might want to listen to this scope maybe once or twice throughout the year just to come back and recall and find out exactly where you're at. But here in until December 4th, those very degrees that the planets were, that stellium that was there, Mars is going to be moving over those points, activating, or should I say reactivating these points. And so you might find that that may be somewhat of an intense time and period for you, because that's where we had the Sun, Mercury, Pluto, Venus, and Venus retrograde there, and the new moon. It's also in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is also base needs, roots, and security. So Mars might feel that it needs to tighten up a little bit on the security factors here for a family member, for example. Then the Mars will be moving into your fifth house of joy and creativity here out the rest of the year until New Year's of 2015. And you will end 2014 on a very good note, very active note. Now, we have Jupiter. I'm not going to talk too much about the other planets because we're going to be coming back to them throughout the months coming up. But Jupiter is important because Jupiter is going to change signs this year. It's been in the sign of Cancer since July of 2013, and it will be there to the end of July of 2014 in your career house. So between January and then, it's a good time to expand. It is great opportunities that may be presented to you. All you need to do is to be there, be aware of them, and grab those opportunities when they come. And it's a nurturing sign, Cancer is. It will be moving into your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams from late July for the rest of the year. And it also rules the area of friendships. So you might be spending more time. Maybe you've been too busy here lately this last year of 2013. But 2014, halfway through, and the rest out throughout the year, expansion within this area. Now, the 11th house also rules groups and organizations and so forth. So some of you might see that you'll be hooking up with, perhaps even finding a job within a group, an organization. Somehow that can connect you, because it's networking that the 11th house is all about. Now, these squares that we have, Pluto and Uranus, they're shaking the grounds, the very grounds for all of us. For you, it's between where you are as far as home and family, roots, and your relationship or your committed partnership might be in this angle. Now, we have a series of squares, and these two planets, they're not too friendly when they get together. Uranus rules earthquakes, Pluto rules volcanoes, okay? So we can just imagine this will be between home and family and relationships. we've already had several of these squares, the tensions. Now, for this year, in 2014, you want to pay attention to the period between March 12th and May 24th. This is when it's going to be exact. And then again, November 4th through April 25th, 25th of 2015. Now, what will it do? Then I would just want to ask you to go back to the last squares that we had here in 2013, April 17th to June 28th. What took place? Then again, what took place between September 21st, December 12th? The tensions that were there, they're going to come back again. Now, between these 2 dates, it's kind of moved away a little bit just to give you a breather, time to think, reflect, and figure out what it is you want and where you're heading. Then when this revisit comes again, you'll be more alert and aware, because it's more one of those things, okay, here we go again, right? So you'll be more prepared to be empowered. And this can definitely empower you in so many ways when you're conscious of how to use your energies, how to implement these for the higher good for yourself, your partnership, your family. This is the areas that is going to be affecting you. Then there's just one more thing I'd like to mention here that is important when we're talking about Mars, which is our action, drive, and expectations for 2014. And that is, as long as Mars is direct, you're good to go on anything. You just don't want to start anything new when Mars is retrograde. And for you, that will be between March 1st and May 19th. So in that sense, hold back. This is going to be in your first house. So anything you start new, like they say about that, when Mars is retrograde, whoever initiates, they will lose. Don't initiate anything, okay? Hang on, either do it prior or do it afterwards. But in that time frame here, you just want to sit back a little bit and be the observer, not the participant. Then you can pick up anything after May 20th. If you can wait to June 1st to initiate anything new, that would be the best for you. So that's what we have here for you, Libra. It's going to be an exciting year. As you can see, you are going out there to really embrace the world, take it on with storm and love, and in that graceful balance of Venus that you always carry with you. That's your signature. I won't see you next month, but do go listen to your moon and rising sign for the entire year of 2014, just to fill it in a little bit more of what you can expect. So I'll see you next month. Be sure to subscribe to get your videos now into your inbox. See you next time.